Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 8 of my Boston Red Sox Out of the Park Baseball 17 series here. Yes, I am back with this series, finally. It's been a while since I posted this, I know. And really, this series is going to remain on the back burner on my channel, I should say. And I'm probably going to be talking about kind of general things more so than what actually goes on in this episode. And I'm going to breeze through this episode because I'm going to announce that I'm going to be going back to the live commentary format for this series. It's just too difficult to do the post-video commentary or the post-recording commentary. It's really hard to catch all the details and catch all like the lineup changes and stuff. And it's just so much better, I think, to do it as a live com series. And it's just, it is going to be worth the hassle, I think, to put out the live comms and do the live comms for this series, even while I am at school. But like I said, this is still going to be, at most like a once a week kind of series, and really even that might be more than what actually ends up getting put out. So I know that a lot of people are going to be disappointed. It's just sort of the logistics of things. I'm really, really busy at school these days, guys, so I hope you can understand. But anyway, getting into some of the gameplay here, or getting into, I guess, what's going on in the video. So we're going through the international amateur free agent signing period, and we signed two pretty big name guys, and then we're adding on one more, Carlos Vallejo. He would eventually go on and sign, but you can see we have some expiring contract, or some expiring personnel, I should say. And I decided to not re-sign any of these guys. I wanted to bring back Torey Lavulo, but he was not interested in being a bench coach for us anymore. I imagine he wants to move on to being a manager. And then Chili Davis and Carl Willis, I decided not to bring back because I thought we could get better replacements for them. So we're going to be looking to upgrade that part of our staff in the offseason. And then there you can see Vallejo does end up signing with us for, I believe, $800,000. All-star representatives, David Price was our only one so far this season. Or what am I saying so far? I mean, he was our only one this season. We did not get anyone else to the All-Star team, unfortunately. So we will just have to go with that. So anyway, you can see we're 2.5 games out of the division right now, middle of July, as we approach the trade deadline. Definitely looking like we are going to be buyers. We definitely have a win-now kind of core, although we do have some young players in our core. We have a lot of older players, veterans, guys on big contracts. So we want to take advantage of some of those guys' windows, David Price included. So we're definitely going to be looking at buying this deadline. You can see we're up to July 31st and a game and a half out of the wild card, 2 games out of the division. So the place I knew I wanted to sew up on this team was the rotation, and Sonny Gray was going to be my target. He had a rough year for Oakland so far. Still 2 more years of team control left after this year, and the asking price was not too high. It looked like Oakland was about ready to move on from him. His rating was only down to a 2-star, so I decided I would take a flyer on him. I gave the A's 4 kind of, so-so prospects: Edmund Escobar, Jose Almonte, who I believe is a throw-in, Teddy Stankiewicz, and Sean Coyle. Coyle, Stankiewicz, and Escobar are the real meat of that deal. So we didn't end up giving up too much, but I wanted to replace Trevor Bauer's spot in the rotation. He had been really struggling as of late. ERA was up over 5. So that was the only deal we made at the deadline. You can see we move past into August 1st here. And now we're just going to breeze through the months of August and September. This is going to be a very short video. Stephen Piscotty goes down there. He actually battled through quite a few injuries here towards the end of the season. He would come back here around August 30th. You're going to see a little maneuver. This is a tip I would advise you guys doing. I'll show you guys in a sec, but as you can see, starting to win some games here. We're up to 8 games over 500, so post-trade deadline team playing a lot better. And you can see here, Piscotty was ready to come off the DL a couple days before rosters expanded, so I sent him to the minor leagues on a rehab assignment, and then I eventually brought him back up. That gave us an extra postseason roster spot. He would get hurt again and miss another couple of weeks in September, but towards the end of the month here, we're starting to pull away from Baltimore. Nice series win right there to go 4 games up, as we have got 15 games over 500 now, playing a lot better in the second half. We lose a couple games to Tampa there, but you're going to see we are going to eventually clinch the division with the loss from Baltimore right there. We actually got swept by Toronto. I think we end up losing like our last 6 games of the season, but did not matter. Toronto also struggled Baltimore struggled down the stretch as well, and we lost 5 of our last 6, but anyway, that is going to do it. So here are the wildcard games. Baltimore at Houston is the AL wildcard game. San Fran and New York in the NL. Houston does win that game. So we are going to be taking on the Minnesota Twins in the first round, the ALDS, and hopefully our playoff run will result a little bit differently than last time, but getting back to the World Series, but nice. But I think this time we're going to try and win it. So anyway, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will try to have the postseason videos out next week. I'm out. Peace.